Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Libra reading. And I've pulled for you the Six of Swords, which is describing your motion, your movement, your travel to another place, another location. It's temporary travel, and it feels as though it is for the specific purpose of helping or healing another. This can be part of a memorial, some kind of a celebration, some kind of a ritual where someone is being tended to, celebrated, or remembered. This is a place where you have incredible influence and power, not necessarily as an orchestrator or a creator of the ritual or the event, but you have incredible power to oversee, protect, and make sure that those involved in the event are dignified, are glorified appropriately. Whether this is a celebration or a commemoration of some sort or another, you are leveling the spiritual value, and you are ensuring that be resonant with the actual performance of the celebration or commemoration. As examples, something about your energy is bringing the spiritual value to the fore. This is a general reading, Aries. It isn't going to resonate with all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I'm changing the format just to give myself a little more permission to be flexible as I'm changing, my energy is changing, my message seems to be slightly altered these days. So I appreciate all of you for being here and spending time with me, so I don't want to forget that. Any information you may need is in the description box below. And for your overall energy, your social identity, the way others see you, the Ten of Pentacles indicates that there is something perhaps about your movement that concerns legacy, something about your travel, your trip, the attention, the dignity with which you are celebrating, acknowledging, or remembering an event or an individual is about the way that you share resources with others. This is also about directing those resources appropriately in a way that you and others are giving back. As a result of the privilege, the largesse you've received, no matter how modest or humble an amount it may be, it is important to you to use that money, that resource, as a seed to help others, perhaps others in the family or others in your community at large, to gain some access to a resource that was instrumental in you achieving your abundance. In the first house, the Hierophant is about your identity, your perspective, and you are very clear right now that you have given yourself permission to teach what you know, to share what information you have. You may be formalizing that in a social role, such as that of a teacher or that of a healer, that of a doctor, but you are almost displaying the role of a gatekeeper. In other words, helping others to gain the credential or the validation for what they are learning from you and others. But most importantly, you've made a commitment to some idea, some institution, some social pillar of one sort or another. And the information that you've gathered, you've learned through personal experience and through education are clear to you that this is your job to share this with others, to commit to the process of lifelong learning, and to display the fruits of your efforts in that regard. In the fourth house, the house of your social home, your domestic environment, your roots perhaps, the Queen of Pentacles is reading to me as not only you naturally, you being grounded in the process of maximizing the rewards of your harvest, grounded in the ability to help others, to work from a place of strength, and to learn the joy of creating. It is the process that you are in love with at this time, and what's being expressed, emerging through you, is the love of your work, the love of your community that motivates you to give in a particular way, to give back in a particular way. This also is describing a particular ancestor. It need not be male, female. Gender is irrelevant. And for some of you, this ancestor is transgendered. And so there may be some connection, some communication, some guidance that is coming through one of the seraphim, an angelic energy. I don't like to use the word angels because of all the cultural assumptions about what that looks like. But seraphim include all of the angelic hosts. So that may be energy that you are directly downloading right now. It can be a physical ancestor, one that you have direct family ties to, that is guiding you, that is steering you through this particular time and helping to ground you in your experience, that validates why you are the one of the ones to be teaching, to be sharing the information that you're sharing. In the seventh house of your significant others, the Six of Cups is all about reconnecting with a soul bond. This soul bond certainly can be about individuals. It can, in fact, describe the work that you're doing in steering others through an event that commemorates, remembers, recognizes, or acknowledges an individual. That individual soul bond is what you are honoring, not necessarily the person with whom you may or may not have a soul bond, but it is the notion of this deep connection that transcends time and space, that you are supporting in your ability to infuse the event, the ritual, with the appropriate spiritual values. Your presence there helps others to understand the power of the soul bond connection that cannot be broken. Whether the physical form is broken or not, the bond transcends lifetimes. And so you feel honored to be in this space and honored to reflect on the soul bonds in your life, those that you indeed may be celebrating in some instances, and the joy really in acknowledging the connection. That always feels most important to me when I see this card. It is the joy in not simply recognizing that, but being in a state of joy, being in a state of flow that is giving yourself permission to play, to entertain, to share funny, profound memories with others with whom you are connected. If this reading is resonating for you, Aries, please like this video. Please share this with others if you feel so inclined, and subscribe to my channel. I've pulled the card Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers, and this is coming up a lot for perhaps it's just me, the reader. This is the idea that you have permission to share what you know. You know enough. You don't need to know more. If you're looking for answers, which is natural for many of us, some of us are inquiring. The answers come in the moment. You may research, you may learn, you may study, but the answers are coming in the moment. And this is what I'm hearing for most of you, in whatever way you may feel challenged as the result of allowing yourself to step into the role as a teacher, as a sharer of information. The idea that, who am I? Do I know enough? Do I have enough? Am I smart enough? That is all erased when you move back into your soul's wisdom and you accept the intuition that is motivating you, moving you into this momentum of teaching, sharing. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant in the first house with the Eight of Cups. This is very much about your having gained courage from the significant relationships in your life to take the step into a new role, into a new commitment. For some of you, this commitment is some kind of official partnership, marriage, as well as the willingness to understand that committing puts you at a level where you and the chosen partner, the selected partner, are now able to commit to the work beyond your relationship. This is committing to the discipline, maximizing the lessons learned, and understanding that the purpose of your joining is to do work together. It's accepting that work. It's relishing that work. It's the courage to move beyond your relationship and its needs, which you now accept and understand that each member of this partnership or team are able to take care of themselves. So you and your partner or partners are independent, capable of nurturing yourself, promoting yourself. Sorry, that's my very loud talking mail carrier on the phone. So that may be some confirmation for some of you. And the Queen of Pentacles in the fourth house is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This feels as though you are challenging the way that you have understood your capacity for abundance in this life. There's a sense that you have been limited to a class, to a profession, to an avocation, to a social role that seemed limiting by every stretch or every measure. This is, in fact, telling you that your capacity for abundance, for stability, for security is limitless, particularly when it is connected to your avocation, your soul's purpose. Not only is your potential abundance limited, but how you define abundance has changed immeasurably. It has opened up and has inclined you to recognize the incredible abundance you live with now, have always lived with, the kind of privilege you've always had, And that is really altering your sense of empowerment in the world, that you have what you need, but more importantly, you can have what you want. In the seventh house, the Six of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords. The full moon in Libra is really falling to your seventh house. And this reading seems to be sharing an idea about the way that you have challenged your own assumptions about significant relationships and partnerships. This seems to be pertaining particularly to a significant other, as in a spouse, but it can relate to any relationship, including one with a non-human, with a passion, with your own devotion, with something that you are dedicated and loyal to crafting, creating, making out of your imagination. The King of Swords is really putting the words to the experience of this necessity, this urge to create, to understand the capacity for joy in simply the ability of being gifted, of having a talent, of having a voice or a story to tell. And perhaps you are finding ways to articulate that in the world. In the 10th house, the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups. And this is more than a celebration here. In matched with the 10 of Pentacles, it is describing the camaraderie that exists between those of you that are sharing a resource that you have been gifted. And the joy in coming to an appreciation and understanding of how the management of this resource brings you closer together, allows you to amplify the celebration of the source of this abundance and the source of your agreement that this can be uplifting and supportive of others whom are privy to whatever resource you are sharing, however you're giving back to your community. There's a clarity that this is not about giving money away, any kind of a money scheme. It's really about resources that transform the individual's perspective and capacity by improving the sense of nurturance and care that an individual who may benefit from your largesse will experience. The sense of enoughness, the sense of adequate nurturance and attention is part of the gift of your gift. I'm going to finish this reading with a crystal oracle and hope this has been insightful for you, Aries. And I have the fairy stone, and the keywords are good fortune. I'm open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times and in all ways. I am particularly struck by a connection with my Celtic ancestors, and those of you that are channeling Celtic ancestors, please comment below if you feel so inclined. I thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you've enjoyed this content, please check this out. And until next time, namaste.